And next race this afternoon is a heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup between Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown Amateur Rowing Club, who are on the left of your screen on the back station, against the Black Sheep Rowing Club on the right of your screen. And they have been unleashed by the umpire and will be powering their way down the course. This is an event that's the club's men's coxless fours. So how are the coxes doing? How are the steersmen doing? Sorry.
As a sculler, I always love that question of how's the coxswain doing. But it looks like these young men are off to a great start in both boats. Over the Dill, Walmer and Kingsdown Amateur Rowing Club is off to a nice fast start, establishing a little bit of a lead over the Black Sheep Rowing Club.
So there's some experience there. Tyler Amos at the bow of the Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown Rowing Club crew. Tyler Amos won the Brit for Thames last year, so he knows what it's like to go all the way to Sunday and to go out with a little red, to leave with one of those lovely little red boxes. So he's bringing all of that experience to his crew with Thomas Barwell, William Dennis and Rhys Mullaney, who is a coastal champion and an Ironman as well. So, I mean, these are athletes, they work. Thomas Barwell's a police officer in the Kent Police. Rhys Mullaney at Strokes, a carpet fitter. Their club is also a coastal club, and of course coastal rowing is now just growing in leaps and bounds, and beach sprints will be part of the next Olympics in Los Angeles. So there's a lot of activity happening at Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown Club, and they have got a pretty impressive crew this year for the Wyfold Challenge Cup.
Now, you mentioned something that I don't want to gloss over for those that might be new to watching the regatta, the little red box. Can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Well, you can tell us too. I think we both have one. Yeah, those are the wonderful medals that if you win the final on Sunday, you get an incredibly precious medal that comes in a red box and a trophy. But the trophy you have for a few minutes, you take a picture, then it has to go back. But anyone who comes down to the regatta, do come and have a look at all the trophies. They are on display and they are, yeah, just stunning to see. But what you keep forever is the red box. And Tyler Amos has one of those in the bow of this crew, and he is trying to help his crew to win another one, and they are coming up against the Black Sheep Rowing Club, which is based up near Harrogate, and they came through the qualifiers, and they are going to be giving everything that they can. That's Robert Kilgore at bow, Alexander Asper at 2, Ned Clark at 3 and Danny Mulligan at stroke.
Yeah, it looks as though Dill, Walmer and Kingsdown Amateur Rowing Club are a little bit close to the booms there. Looks like they're rowing out of it a little bit. No warning from the referee, the umpire. And it's one of those things where you can row into the booms, but unless you're obstructing the other team, then you will not get a warning.
That's right. The umpire's job is not to steer you. They will be making sure there isn't any obstruction of another crew, but if you choose to row into the booms, that is wholly on you. And of course you can see both these crews have adjusted, and when you adjust, the rudder goes on. That upsets the balance. You saw both boats tipping as suddenly the bows are pointing across the course. It takes a few strokes. You often lose a bit of length in adjusting, and then of course you've got to make sure you don't overcorrect. So the people who are steering, they are having to go flat out. They're having to race their best technique with their best power, but a part of their brain power must remain on steering and where am I.
Yeah, and so what's happening is the person steering the boat has something on their foot. We call it a toe, and they move their heel from left to right to try to make adjustments to the boat. The thing that always got me was trying to go right when I wanted to go left with my foot, because there's an opposite direction. And so you really do have to be able to mentally multitask while exerting yourself physically when you are the person with the toe.
It is, and then of course you've got more fatigue going down the course. But these men that we can see in the crew at the moment from Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown are dealing with all of those challenges of the bouncy water, a little bit of wind out there, some blustery conditions, and the challenge that Black Sheep Rowing Club have thrown at them. They are dealing with all of those things very well as they now go past enclosures and are looking supreme. They have dominated all the way down.
Yeah, they did a great job. They're rowing really well, and I think that they will be rewarded by being able to make it through to the next race.
So it is a win for Deal, Walmer and Kingsdown Amateur Rowing Club. and they have beaten Black Sheep Rowing Club in this heat of the Wyfold Challenge Cup.